Hello guys, I'm back. This is a quick video, a big stack of random funk and disco and modern soul. This is the addendum to the my Gimme 10 disco response to John. So it's really a mixed stuff. You will see. That's okay. We start with the Gap Band, Magician's Holiday, 1974. This is more 70s funk record, really. The live band, A Chance for Hope. I think they were from Brooklyn. Modern soul, really nice stuff from 1982. Yeah, the live band, A Chance for Hope. Aretha Franklin with I think Marcus Miller is playing bass here. Yeah, great stuff, really. Get it right. The McCrarys on the other side, great record. This is a ratio of the band Contrasts, Tantalize. I think they were from Georgia. It's quite obscure. Really rare originals. This is the ratio. Very funky, especially the last track. Really great stuff. A classic, Don Blackman, with produced by Dave Grusin, Don Blackman. Very funky. One of my favorite funk records from the 80s. Weldon Irvine also is credited here, and Bernard Wright too. Great record, really, on Arista, 1982. Enchantment with Enchanted Lady, great record, really, I like it. This is a ratio of previously unreleased modern soul. They're very rare. On Lotus Land Records, Darwin's Theory. Check it out. It's really great. Maybe not the best sound quality because it was not officially released, but this is definitely a killer stuff. Brass Construction, Renegades, from the early 80s, 1984. Yeah, it's very funky. Of course, you have Randy Muller here, bad guy. Yeah, great funk record. Quite obscure disco, Reissue, Dazzle. Yeah, great. It is really impossible to find. It's disco, funky disco funk, yeah, 1981 originally. Highly recommend this, really. Check out the track in the Shade, for example. Great stuff. The Strikers on Prelude, great disco funk, highly recommended, with some long tracks. Funk Deluxe, this is more on South Soul, more of modern soul, boogie. Fantastic, really, stuff from 1984, maybe 3, something like that. The Mnemonics, Rollin', really cool modern soul from the late 70s. Was shown recently by John Jeffrey. Great stuff, modern soul, great, excellent stuff. Juju, this one, Plunky of Oneness and Oneness of Juju. Every Way But Lose, very funky on Sutra. Yeah, great stuff, really. Nitro, pure funk, really 80s funk, were produced by Norman Whitfield. Rise to the Top, modern soul, boogie, great stuff. BB&Q, quite well known. I like this band. I have almost all of their records. Carlton. Self-titled, I think. Rhythm Makers, Soul on Your Side, very funky records. quite well known on Vigor, I don't know how you say it, Vigor. Sharon Red on Prelude, really like Sharon Red, really cool stuff. Typical 80s Prelude stuff, really. For the dance floor, really excellent. I have almost all of her stuff. Cameos is really nice. Great stuff with Forecast, the first record. Highly recommend this too. Roger Troutman, The Many Phases Roger. Very funky, vocoder, etc. You know that. Almost P-funkish stuff. Chocolate Milk with Blue Jean, very funky record also. Midnight Star, I recommend this one also. The beginning. MCB, really great stuff. Samuel Jonathan Johnson, quite rare. My Music, yeah, check it out. It's on Columbia. It's a white label promo. Yeah, it's really great. This shouldn't be in the stack, but this is some disco, Afro disco, only released in France. Makonde with Soseme Makonde. It's on a cool. It was released on a cool blue label, blue vinyl. Super funky. I think it was comped by Conan Amir. Radio, Record Parker Jr., really good. Band from Chicago, Omni Says It All. Chris Cole knows this one for sure. Tyron Brunson, Sticky Situation, very funky. Ninth Creation, Superheroes. Single, maxi single, Slip Inside, I like it very much. Roy Ayers from the 80s, really cool. Great record, really easy to find. Richie Family, I do my best. Disco funk, some P-funk with Quasar, very cool. DJ Rogers, Trust Me, Modern Soul, Disco, excellent. This is disco with Clear, I Love to Dance. Yeah, typical real disco, underground disco. Clear, the band Clear. Rufus, Master Jam. Yeah, I have almost all of her stuff. Bill Summers, sorry, was the percussionist for the Headhunters at some point with Herbie Hancock, and he did some really funky records in the 80s. Jam the Box is an example. Bill Summers and the Summers Heats from the early 80s, more BB&Q band. Disco by Michael Henderson, really good. He was also Miles Davis bass guitar player in the 70s, wide receiver. Stephanie Mills, produced by Reggie Lucas and M. Toomey, really nice. El Coco, this is the only one I have. Coco Motion, I like it, really nice disco on AVI. Funky stuff from the 80s, more with the Shock. Highly recommend this one, really funky. Some disco with Thelma Houston, with some classic stuff, or like Don't Leave Me This Way, very nice version. This is Gwen Guthrie with Sly Dunbar and Robbie Shakespeare. Wally Badaru, Darren Thompson, remixed by Larry Levin. Bad Luck, a classic Paradise Garage hit, really. Yeah. Sylvester, You Make Me Feel, classic disco. Archibald and the Drells, Wherever You Go, or When the Party's Over, really great disco funk on the Philadelphia International Recordings label. This is really one of the best. Some funk with go-go funk with Chuck Brown and Soul Searchers, Busting Loose, a bit disco, some tracks. Gene Card, more disco on the Philadelphia label, great stuff. Breakwater, this record. Yeah, this is in the stack, I don't know why. Like a few tracks on here. Feel Belly, Love Uprising by Tavares, Disco Funk, Function, number 7, quite funky and disco funk. More disco Gun Function, Cameo, Single Life, BB&Q, Fatback, With Love, Kashif, very cool modern soul. D-Train, I love this guy. Anything with him, classic stuff from Prelude. More Sharon Red, William Bell, Passion. This is stuff from 1989, quite cool. Passion on the horizon. Gab Band, High Tension, Brit Funk, maxi single of Rat Race, very cool track. Al Melville and the Cool Note and the Blue Notes. Talk it up, tell everybody, very cool. This is maxi, a rare maxi of September. Are You Free Tonight? Boogie Monster, really quite rare. Was happy to find this a few years ago. Some Swiss disco, Patrick Juvet, Moro Vif. It was quite famous, even in New York. Machine, still more August Dawn and stuff. Like everything he did. On Star Creature, very cool label. Check it out. Some modern funk, modern boogie, you know, into instrumentals. Sorry. Sky Tony with Loving You and Moves You Use. Check it out. Very cool. Released maybe 2 years ago, something like that. SOS Band, quite well known. Birmingham, very funky stuff, quite party. Alexander O'Neill, very similar to yeah, he was playing with the Time. If you like the Time, if you like Prince, this one is really great, easy to find record, really on CS. Archie Bell, solo, really excellent stuff. More Washington DC logo scene, Trouble Funk, disco with the Tramps, some P-Funk with Mr. with Bootsy Collins, Body Slam, Charles Ireland, Jam from the 80s, 83, something like that, very cool. SOS Band, T-Connection. This one is a bit more the modern soul than the disco. They did a lot of disco. This is from the early 80s, very cool. Ronnie McNear, Experience, an EP, really highly recommend this one. Modern soul, really. Xavier, Point of Pleasure. This is some funky stuff. Yeah, funk almost stuff. Yeah, since boogie funk, maybe you can see that. Xavier. Some disco with Ashford and Simpson. Love them, really. Send it. Phyllis Simon with You Know How to Love Me. This is the LP. Rennie and Angela. First release, I think. Very cool. And some Prince unreleased stuff I bought last year. Really excellent. Really highly recommend this one. And to finish, I have JC Cameron. What's Missing in My Life, really great modern soul disco from 1980 on Motown. On Motown, really excellent stuff. All right, guys, hope you're not too bored with that. Hope you like funk because